Got the shit in it.
From the 757 to the 713, where you know we stay whipping through the streets. Some will call it swinging bang, some will call it slow ride. I just call it cruising to the beat.
It's the Cruising Podcast.
Cruising to the beat.
Da, 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 da. It's the Cruising Podcast.
Cruising to the
Da, 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 da.
Yo, welcome back to another edition of the Cruising Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Cruz, and today is December 17th. Some people may say it's December 18th, but it's December 17th because I live in the Central Time Zone, so you can go eat it. Nah, but I'm joking around. All right, but happy number day 2 to, Cruisemas. Okay, I know I've been off my game a little bit, but I will I did a Patreon episode yesterday. That's why this is day 2. But where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere you can find podcast needs. That's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, you can find the latest updates to the show. It's on Instagram at Cruising Podcast. Also on Twitter at Nicetown Finance. All right, today's episode, we are talking about Violent Night. Pretty much that's all we're talking about. We're doing Christmas stuff, okay? We're going to have fun. We're going to do things. I'm going to give you guys some great suggestions for movies that you should go check out. You should make into new traditional movies for yourself. And, I'm just going to explain it a little bit. Maybe do a little bit of, Fuddruckers. Maybe do some things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe, I don't know. I'm just trying to, I don't know. But that's the show. That will be the show. All right. So, first of all, I want to talk about, I had to take a little bit of a week off. The reason why I had to take the week off is because mostly my own doing. I was tired as hell all week last week. I'm still tired as anything this week, but you know what I'm saying? December's been weird because my cousins, I had a cousin that had a baby, and then 2 days later I had a cousin that got married, and I had to go out of town. Sorry, goodness gracious, I had to go out of town to make sure I had to be there. I mean, I had to put my peepers on the wedding festivities, which was fucking. We didn't even make it past 2 minutes. We didn't even make it past 2 minutes. What was freaking amazing. I loved every second of it. You know what I'm saying? It was a beautiful wedding right by the beach, right by the beach side, and it was beautiful, man. I just wanted to make sure that congratulations to Brianna and Chris on their wedding and their nuptials. Is that the word? Nuptials? I think that's the word. And then also congratulations to Amber and Manny on your new bundle of joy that they had about almost 2 weeks ago now. So both things happened literally a couple days from each other, and I'm proud of both. You know what I mean? You're gonna be a great mother on one side and a great wedding. Like, they literally found their match. That's all I can really say with the wedding. Well, both weddings. I mean, both family. Okay, we're gonna continue on, but yeah, that's pretty much why I have not haven't followed through on Merry Cruisemas, because mostly I had to deal with, I was doing family stuff, and I knew that I was going to the streak was going to get broken no matter what. But for right now, I wanted to do 12 Days of Cruisemas. That did not happen either because I was tired as heck last week. So here we are. We're doing it. We're doing it now. Okay, we're doing it. It's gonna be Christmas stuff. You guys know I love this holiday more than anything else. So it's my birthday, of course. But hey, it was a great day. But that's pretty much where we're at. So this year I really wanted to talk about my Christmas traditions, aka watching certain movies during Christmas. Is the fuck is going on right there? It's like I got punched in the face. Did I get punched in the face? Did I get punched in the face? No, I have not. Maybe I slip punched myself. I don't know. I'm looking in the video right now. It looks like my lip is like, that's weird. That's new. This is a new development that is happening right now. Okay, we're not gonna stick to that. we're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. Here's what we are going to do is that we're going to talk about Violent Night. Yo, this movie right here. So the reason actually why I started watching Violent Night, my brother calls me one day. My brother Rob calls me one day, and he's like, "Hey, have you seen the movie Violent Night?" And I was like, "Nah, I didn't think it was going to be good or anything. I really didn't think." I was like, no, not that. Sorry, I did plan to see this movie, but I was like, nah, procrastinating type deal. And he was like, no, you need to go watch this movie like ASAP. And I was like, like in the first question I asked you, I said, you think this is going to be like a new Christmas traditional type movie? Because if it's not, then we're just chilling. He's like, no, this is going to be on rotation. And I was like, oh, it's one of those movies. Let's go. And so I proceeded. I think this is during that one time where we all were locked down. And I was sitting here. I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll buy it and see if it's good. Because I was like, screw it. I'm just going to buy it. If I want to watch it, I'm going to buy it. So I went, bought it. And it has been part of the Christmas rotation for the past couple years now. Okay, I have to watch that movie. And by the way, just in case you guys don't know, this is kind of like a series of my traditional movies that I watch. So I'm gonna give you guys reviews on all of them. First, of course, now is Violent Night. I think Christmas Vacation is probably part of everyone's rotation. If you watch Christmas movie and you also have a heart, no, I'm joking. If you watch Christmas movies, if you tell me Christmas Vacation isn't part of your rotation, I don't know what's wrong with you. And also my personal favorite Christmas movie of all time, which is Night Before, which I'm actually actively watching before I came here on to do the podcast. So we will be talking about that. And it's a Seth Rogen movie. So your boy is definitely on it. Okay. But we're going back to Violent Night. Really it's Santa Claus being it's almost like Die Hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know there's a big debate if Die Hard's a Christmas movie. I feel like this. Here's where I'm at with it. I know I continuously have not talked about Violent Night mostly, but I just want to put this out there. If it's done and it really is based around Christmas, I think Die Hard's a Christmas movie. I know you guys are like, no, it's not. I mean, if we're counting Violent Night, where it's Santa Claus walking around murdering people, and I mean in the most vicious ways possible. If you're going to sit here and say that, I think Die Hard, which you don't see John McClane walking around murdering people in the worst way. I mean, this movie is so violent. It like when they say it's Violent Night, it is super violent. And there's a little kid in like the middle of all this, so it was like, wow, this is wild. So yeah, I think it's a movie. I think it's a Christmas movie. Maybe it doesn't give you guys that Christmas cheer and no one's sitting around being like, oh my goodness, I'm so happy during Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everyone. No, there's no Tiny Tim in this one. Okay. There's no Tiny Tim in Die Hard. Of course not. But if we're going to count Violent Night, like I said, if I count Violent Night as a Christmas movie, I have to count Die Hard as a Christmas movie. We have to. I'm sorry that if you have a problem with it, you know what I'm saying, that's go take it up with the with management. And if it's my management, oh sorry, my bad. Oh, I almost went personal on that one. Almost went personal, my fault. Okay, so but we're sitting here and I'm watching Violent Night, and I was like, the first couple minutes I'm like, yo, this is Santa Claus, like real Santa Claus is getting plastered inside of this bar. And I guess I'll give you guys a short a little bit of a synopsis. So a family is gathering for a Christmas party for their mother, which is Beverly D'Angelo, who still throws a mean fastball in this movie. I think, yeah, she throws a mean fastball, if you guys know, if you catch my drift. And I also got to watch her and like watching her in Violent Night and then going and seeing her on Christmas Vacation. Yeah, definitely stirs up the pot. It definitely stirs the pot still. Continuing on. The Violent Night is a family get together. She's pretty much like this mogul slash like very rich person that, you know, the family kind of wants to try to take over the business. Now, it's the sister from Righteous Gemstones who is freaking hilarious. I forgot her name. And then also we got old boy from Never Back Down, the villain from the original Never Back Down. I hadn't seen him in a movie since Never Back Down. Like that was the last thing I've seen him in. And he plays a really good villain. In this one, he plays like a dumb movie star type deal, and she's like liking them. And then she has a kid. I don't think that's his kid. No, it's not his kid. He's like that's his like stepdad or something. And so the night is that they get robbed pretty much. They get pretty much held hostage. And Santa, by whatever folly possible, is delivering presents to this house, and he's pretty much stuck having to like save this family from being robbed by John Leguizamo. Now, I would like to say this in the most night. Oh, by the way, this movie definitely not for kids. Very violent. Um, and when I say violent, I'll give you guys a little bit of a taste. A guy gets the star that you put on top of the tree. He gets that stuck through his eye. Still lives through that part of the story, and then he gets electrocuted. It's the most gruesome thing I ever watched in my life. No, it isn't, because I watched Terrifier in the Terrifier movies. That is the most gruesome shit I ever seen in my motherfucking life. Yes, this is past 10 minutes. I can finally curse again. Oh my gosh. Let the chains go. I'm sorry, my bad. Joking around. But this movie is just so it's so good. It actually gives us a little bit of a backstory of kind of where Santa Claus really came from. You know what I mean? Like apparently he's a Nordic fucking Viking warrior type shit. And I think that was a really cool way to show a different side of Santa Claus. You guys, I'm telling you, you're gonna love this movie. Even if I explain it all the way through, like you are going to love this movie. It has heart to it. You know, the main nice guy in the family does some really scandalous shit, but you know, and he kind of annoys you a little bit, but you just see that like there is a little bit of a Christmas magic to this movie. You know, it does that, you know what I mean, the family has to come together and try to stop these mercenaries from coming in and killing, not just killing them, but stealing all the riches. And I think it was crazy. It was just like those mercenaries are just straight killing everyone with no regard at all. Like, and John Leguizamo's character was, I would like to say this. John Leguizamo is a really good villain. Super good. Like, if you didn't watch him in Romeo plus Juliet, you are missing out on a really good villain. You know what I mean? Like, I think he played the hell out this role. The only thing that was kind of annoying was like, I know like that he was the know-it-all type villain type guy. Like, I know everything about you. I know every move you're about to make. I know this, that, and the third. And it gets kind of annoying when he continues to tell them this shit. Like, I already knew that. I'm like, okay. So what the fuck? I mean, why didn't you just make this easier on yourself? Not try to kill everybody. Like, this shit didn't make any sense to me. But it was just, yeah, man. That's the only thing that kind of annoys, that will get a little annoying at times. But you know, there's also a Home Alone type situation that happens, a very violent Home Alone type situation that happens in this movie that I think a lot of you will appreciate. And I just, man, this movie is so fucking good. It's just so good. I enjoyed everything. And I mean, you're going to enjoy every second of this movie. I know it sounds crazy. There are a little bit of a lull, but that lull is actually telling you a bigger story. You know what I'm saying? And like, you're going to enjoy it. The comedy is on point for this movie. The action actually is very on point for this movie. And if you like very violent, gruesome fucking shit, this is the movie for you. It's not going to be scary or anything like crazy like that, but there's some gruesome fucking kills in this one, man. Holy fuck. For a Christmas movie, this is a very bloody Christmas movie. For a Christmas movie that's based on Santa Claus to be this violent. Oh, fuck. David Harbour is playing Santa Claus, by the way, and he does an amazing job as like this very violent person. And you once again, you'll find out why. But I heard there's going to be a sequel to this, which I really hope there is, because I hope we explore. I hope we explore. Damn, I can't say the fucking word. Come on, Santa, where's my words at? Explore. I hope we explore more of the lore of this Santa Claus, where he came from, why he became Santa Claus, and also, some more violent shit. I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe he saves someone else's Christmas and brings back Christmas cheer to a family that lost it a long time ago. Maybe he does that. I don't fucking know, but I hope it happens. I really do. I like that. We kind of get like a little angle that there is a Mrs. Claus somewhere, and we don't know where yet. Okay, she might be in the North Pole. She might be in Scandinavian fucking island. I don't know, but it's pretty cool, and I enjoyed every second of this movie. Sorry. So yes, that is called Violent Night. If you guys want to go check it out, it's on Amazon Prime Video. I know this is probably going to be a very much shorter podcast than normal. I just wanted to talk about Christmas movie. I ain't gonna lie to you, and this is pretty much going to be the length of most of the podcast for next week and a half. So please, if you like it a little bit longer form, please let me know. But I just wanted to do a little bit shorter relay for you guys, because I know I've been out of there for a little bit, and I got things, things had to, I had to take care of some things, and also I had to go watch some Christmas movies. You know what I'm saying? I had to go watch Christmas movies. So I went and did all that. Doing it right now. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about Christmas Vacation for sure. We will be talking about National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So if you guys haven't watched that yet, you are, first of all, tripping, and also, oh shit, goodness gracious, that came out of nowhere. Also, yeah, man, you know what I mean? And also, probably the night after that, we'll be talking about The Night Before. Great fucking movie, yes. Okay, and also, probably some more raunchy I'm sorry if you guys don't know this by now. If you don't know me by now, for the past 6 years of me doing podcasting, I like my shit a little raunchy. Okay, I like it a little dirty. You know what I mean? I'm getting a little dirty with it. Like Office Christmas Party, great fucking movie. I thought that was great. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I thought it was amazing. I love that movie. But we're gonna talk about that. Hey, we're not gonna get into that right now. But I gave you guys a little bit of a little taste. I want you to please take the whole pie with you. And please let me know what you think about it, especially in the comments below here on YouTube, and also on Spotify if you're listening to this on Spotify, or even on Apple Podcasts if you get a chance to do that. But definitely go check out this movie. I promise. Yes, we will be talking. Like I said, we will be talking about Christmas Vacation. I probably will talk about Night Before, the day after, and then we're gonna do Bleach content. I know you guys like, whoa, where's the Bleach stuff? Well, come here, not doing Bleach. I know. Starting next year, I think the regular podcast is going to be straight up like we're rewatching Bleach. We're having the last couple episodes be done on the same fucking night. Shit. So it's going to be a long episode. I ain't gonna lie to you. Very excited about watching it. So that's the pod for today. I know it's not the longest podcast of all time. I'm sorry that it's not that long. Never said to me, but never said to me. You know what I'm saying? That's not what she said. Okay, continuing on. Because I got family listening to this. My bad. So with that, where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere you can find podcast needs. As you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find the latest updates to the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicedown Finance. Hey, and by the way, if you guys have listened to the intro music for this pod, that is my homeboy, one of my great friends, Gilla at Gilla713 on Instagram, also at Songbird ATX on Instagram. They have amazing music on their pages. Please go check it out. They do live music also around the Austin area. If you are there, go check them out, man. I promise you will not be disappointed. If you like this song, then you're definitely gonna like the rest of their stuff. I promise that. So with that, I like to say I love all of you. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I know. I'm gonna do better. I promise. So with that, I like to say I love all you guys. Don't do anything I want to do. I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.